and I'm probably about 3 inches off. I do have the gain cranked up all the way on this audio interface. This is 2 inches off of the microphone, 6 inches off of the microphone, 10 inches off of the microphone, 1 foot off of the microphone. It makes a huge difference how close that you are with this microphone. You want to get this thing close to your face.
Now I'm right on top of the MV7 Plus with the EQ mode set to natural, and here is how it's sounding. Now I'm about 3 inches off of the microphone with it pointed at the corner of my mouth, and here is how it's sounding. Now about 1 foot away from the MV7 Plus, about 2 feet away from the MV7 Plus, and about 4 feet away from the Shure MV7 Plus. Now I am typing on a keyboard with Gatoron Blue switches to see how much of my voice versus how much of the keyboard it picks up. And for the gamers, now I'm typing on the SAD W and spacebar keys. Starting off, here is how the MV7 Plus sounds about 3 inches away from my mouth in a fairly well-treated room. And now here is how the MV7 Plus sounds about 3 inches away from my mouth in a completely untreated space.
Ayo, DSP projecting here. Somehow I was able to find some time to watch multiple videos on a piece of equipment I don't own because it's literally that simple. We all saw those clips, we understood the implication about the 3 inches, and well, DSP should be familiar with that too. But seriously, these videos make it seem that if you're buying this mic, you already have the basic knowledge of how mics work and that this mic sounds best at about 3 inches. This level of basic knowledge is commonplace in our capitalistic society. It's like if someone bought a Lamborghini, then got upset when they found out it can't tow a trailer with it. When I bought a mic to record these videos, I went with the Yeti, and a big part of that was the vast array of YouTube videos geared directly at people who this is their first microphone that isn't connected to a pair of headphones. All of those videos were very clear. There is no substitute for getting close to the mic. If you want it to sound good, you have to get close. It took me a couple of months to get used to it, and here Phil is, 16 years in the industry, refusing to accept the foundations. Let's see how our boy talks about his peers. And yeah, I meant to use peers here.
It would be great tonight to get some support, because like I said earlier today, I only received $40, and it's like, obviously I don't need to hit the goal every stream, but I'm trying to at least get there. So tonight, it would be good to at least hit the goal tonight, if we could. Very good. The roundtable holder, the $5 super chat, says, didn't you complain about a boom arm being reviewed? Waits USA's shot. Very unprofessional. Well, first of all, no, it was Review Tech USA. And again, you didn't understand the criticism, which I literally explained at that moment, but no one listened. My complaint is he has no need for this. You understand? The man literally just sits at his desk completely motionless. Get up, doesn't move. He's not playing a game over here, doing something different over here. He's literally a lump. Okay, he's a living lump of flesh. He could have a mic anywhere and it could be completely stationary and it's perfectly fine. He doesn't need a boom arm. The idea of a boom arm is to move the mic around for various different scenes. Now the boom is good right now because I'm talking to you, but I need to move it back and in a different angle for when I turn and I play my game. That's the purpose of the boom arm. He doesn't need it, ever. So it's funny when you see him wrestling it and shit. It's like, dude, what are you doing? You bought something you didn't need. You're fucking with it like it's some important part of your set. You can literally just rip it off your fucking desk and put your mic down there and it's going to sound exactly the same. You know what I mean? So it's just ridiculous.
And if we take a look at the screen, you'll see 2 different videos of Rich playing side by side. It's funny, they're both about 3 inches away from their mics, just like every YouTube video said to be.
I'm seeing double here. 4 crusties.
But what does it take for the man to understand he's wrong? Boom arms were around way before his wild streaming setup was. It's not so much so the boom arm can follow you around from computer to computer. It's meant to be mounted on a stable surface to allow the user to make fine adjustments. So the mic is about 3 inches from their face as one naturally shifts around through recording. But nope. This idiot mounts it right to a movable PC keyboard cart piece of junk from Amazon. But I'll entertain Phil's reality for a moment and ask, why does Phil need 4 of them? Phil, the reason so many people watch you is because, for better or for worse, there's entertainment value in seeing someone so incompetent at everything they do, they sabotage their own life day after day. And one more thing before I roll to a quick bite of Iron Chef crawling back. Phil is such a bitch. When he read that super chat, he corrected the weight joke back to Review Tech. He'll stand up for Rich to someone who's giving him money, but when Triple P, I know his name's Ashton, that's just what I like to call him. When Triple P called your wife fat and he didn't give you a penny, you sat there silent. You stand up for Rich before your own wife. You're more pathetic than this fool. But I guess it's all bitches of a bunch on your stream.
Iron Chef Sakai just gifted 10 subs on Kick. So Iron Chef Sakai got the support started tonight. Thank you, Iron Chef.
And 2 minutes later?
Yeah, exactly. It sure seems like Iron Chef Sakai is on his apology tour for his behavior earlier on this week, or 2 weeks ago, because it was during the Mr. Medicare documentary react. So about a week and a half ago, right? He just did a $99.99 super chat on YouTube. And we saw the animation play already. So with that, oops. Oh, no, okay. I thought I misclicked. I just clicked. With that, let's get him on the leaderboard.
And only 2 more minutes later.
So 7 more to go. Now, we're going to start with gameplay in a moment. Guys, I know we hit the goal tonight, and thank you to Iron Chef Sakai and the one tipper so far. But it would be great tonight, if you like the content, please still support it. I'm trying to make up for the fact that I had a really slow stream earlier today. Like I said, I only raised $40 on Marvel Rivals. If we were to hit another goal tonight and get to 300, then we'd be 2 for the night, and then we'd be at 34, which means it would make up for the slow stream earlier. It would be same pacing. We're on pace to do the DSP tries it on Friday. Okay. So please still support the stream if you like the content, if you like Call of Duty. All right. All right. Now we're going to get started. Now I have to reposition the mic. See, now I'm going to show you why Review Tech doesn't need the boom arm, but I do. Are you ready? So here's what you, oh, by the way,
if that isn't going full circle, I don't know what is. But let's start with the chef. Honestly, I don't have any jokes that are funnier than his actions, so I'll make fun of Phil. An apology tour for your bad behavior. He's gonna talk to the wrong one day, and it's gonna be amazing. And how Phil made sure to add the salt to the wounds from his verbal lashings by 2 minutes later asking for more money. Didn't he ban the chef for saying something along the lines of, if someone gave you $15K, you'd be asking for more money right away? 2 minutes later, that's how long it actually takes. And 2 minutes is shorter than 1 minute, which is the length of the video instructions on how to set up the boom arm that took Phil 2 hours. That's them playing at regular speed on screen. While you witness firsthand how easy the boom arm setup is, let me thank you for your continued support for this channel. Every like, comment, and subscription really helps, and I just want to make sure you know how thankful for everyone, past, current, and future I am. Deuces!